Okay, good morning. Early day again. Friday, 6:30 at school because Yanyan has this day camp.
Okay, this is the camera. That's why the old I love it.
Oh no! Oh, that's your hat. Okay, of course I brought a book, and this was given to me by my brother last year for my birthday. The Mysterious Setting by Kazushige Abe, and this is about a girl. She's destined to sing even if she's completely tone deaf. Okay. So not deaf, but tone deaf.
Mom, you give me that.
You're so cute.
You give me that. Mom, try it again. Try it again. Now.
Dude, I need a pen. I forgot my pen. I don't have tabs and I don't have a pen. Like, what happened?
Look at that. Is that video?
Are you gonna show the pen? It's too close.
That's why.
We got ourselves some snacks. Well, Gagat did. He has pink berry nuts and mochi and juice. I got coffee. Okay, let's talk about the title. So the title is Mysterious Setting. And I was like thinking...
Miss Juice.
Juice. Plus mo man yung juice mo. I was thinking that it's like, you know, mysterious setting. I was thinking like maybe it's like a dystopian kind of story. But apparently...
1, 2, 3. Please stop, please.
If you have like a diamond or the rock part of the ring, if it doesn't have the gold or silver hands supporting it like this,
That's orange.
that's called a mysterious.
That's orange.
A mysterious. I finally got my pen, but it's 8 minutes until Yanyan gets out of class, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly annotate what I remember from what I've read so far. Look video, she has, look at this very cute goodie bag from their day camp.
And look at Batman.
Okay, we are at Leela's house, but someone fell asleep.
Blow a kiss. Maybe if we blow a kiss to the
There's a weirdness and a humor that I always find in Japanese author written books. Not sure if it's the translation or is this really, does it just really have that kind of, it's just so funny. I mean, it's not supposed to be funny, but I find it funny. Our main character, she's tone deaf, but she's trying to sing and everybody is like, stop singing please. Like, they actually are disgusted, physically disgusted when they hear her singing. Like, they are cringing. And the opposite of the biggest fan, the biggest hater of our main character is her own sister. But you know, they love each other, but the sister is always like giving her the real talk. Okay, I was reading last night and I was reading on the Kindle, obviously easier, but now I'm annotating the parts that I highlighted on my physical book. This is written very beautifully, and not because it uses deep words. Okay, it's the way that the simple words are joined together and they make such a beautiful picture. For instance, okay, this one stopped me a bit, okay, because this feeling is captured so well. Okay, we'll read this. The afterglow of a long phone call with the person you love or are interested in dating. Like, the afterglow of a long phone call. Words are being said. And like I said, I was like, this sister's a sociopath. There's this part where Shiori's boyfriend came over. Nozomi kept on asking her questions about their relationship, and then Shiori, being so in love with Suzuki, she kept on like telling her, oh, this is what happened, this is how we met, this is how I knew I liked him, blah blah blah. Like she was, you know, really willing to tell details. And then Nozomi was like, and have you guys had sex yet? And she said no, but she already said it too late. And so Nozomi was forcing her. Okay, here we go. Nozomi said, okay, quote, oh, you could be lying though, so I'll have to check. And she literally was wedging her sister's legs. Like, Shiori was like begging her to stop. And then Nozomi was like pulling her panties down. And then she was like, stop moving, I'm trying to see. And then she was like, what are you doing, Nozomi? And then she's like checking your hymen to see if it's broken. And then afterwards, you're tidier than I've thought, Shiori. I'm glad to see that. I didn't see the hymen, but it's okay. I'll give you a pass today. I can see you're not lying. You wouldn't lie to me anyway, I know. But from now on, you've got to keep me informed, okay? That's how sisters are, you know, Shiori darling. Like, what is going on with Nozomi? Something tells me that she has been abused herself. And she's taking it out on her sister. Because, you know, someone wouldn't be this. This doesn't naturally happen. One of my favorite snacks recently, cauliflower that is steamed, and then you add oyster sauce and granulated garlic. The smell is so good. I take everything I said about the sister back. Okay, she's not a psychopath. She's not a sociopath. She is like on a different level. Seriously.
No more now.
She has forced her sister to show her how she was kissed. And obviously Shiori was like, no, I don't want to do that. But Nozomi insisted, and so she kissed her passionately. This girl is severely disturbed. The youngest sister gave the elder sister a kiss. Then raising her lips, Nozomi licked away what remained of the tears on Shiori's cheeks, her tongue darting in and out of her mouth like a cat's. See what I mean? Okay, folks, it's finally happening. I am starting to empty out the shelves, dust it. I'm gonna put it outside. Okay, so I've already taken out 2 shelves. Okay, and I have placed them outside over here. But now I'm changing my mind. I feel so sad. No, I'm not happy. I'm not happy seeing this part not having my books. So I'm gonna put it back. It's such a mess. Okay, I did it. So this other side is still blank. Of course, I'm gonna get rid of all those later. I just wiped down the other. And this. The mess to be reckoned with. Okay, everybody is asleep. And since we have formed our bed to be turning this way, oh, it doesn't matter. Point is, I have my trolley here with all of my stuff and my trusty pillow, back pillow. Dude, and my light. This is like, right now, at the moment, the most perfect reading spot. I spent until 1 a.m. last night reading Mysterious Setting, and I just gotta say this, okay? Mysterious Setting is the kind of book that makes me want to know how to read Japanese, because I want to read the book in the original language. It's that good. I love it. This character-driven story is what I am needing right now. It makes me feel like this book found me instead of me finding the book. Okay, this is a 5-star read for me is always a great book read at the perfect time. Okay, and this book is it. This main character, Shiori, she has been through a lot. It's like she couldn't take a break. Okay, and her loneliness radiates off the page, and that makes me feel so bad for her. But also, I get pissed at her when she is so naive. Like, I am happy that she's not a cynic like her sister. But sometimes being a cynic protects you from stuff that happens in real life. All the things that her sister has been warning her about turned out to be true. Okay, the boyfriend was shit. And so the sister was like, you gotta be careful now, okay? You don't know how to size people up. And then when I read that line, I was like, okay, she's tone deaf and she also can't read people. So she's entirely hopeless, but she wants to belong. And that's what's making me sad, because I believe there are people in this world, truly, that want to belong to a group somewhere or to a person. Loneliness is a funny thing. I am giving it 5 stars on Goodreads. Right now, if I'm being nitpicky, I would say 4.5 stars. But in my heart of hearts, it's a 5 stars. The prologue, I did not expect. Like, I literally forgot about the prologue until I read that part in the 67%. Yeah, I'm almost done. By the way, this is what I've done with the bookshelves. Okay, so these first 2 columns are books that I have read and annotated. So these last 2 columns are books that have not been annotated, except for these. So these 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have read and annotated. This shelf and this shelf, these are books that I have already read, but I have not annotated these books. So I plan to reread and annotate. These are all the unread, like legit unread books. Okay, maybe except for these, because I've read these ones before, but you know, I put the heavy books down here so just in case there's an earthquake, it wouldn't be too bad. Okay, Yan said we'll be doing salon, and she decided to put nail polish on me. Featuring her clay.
I do your hand.
You do my hand?
Yeah, I will do it blue.
Okay, everyone, I got the blue. Okay, I finished it. That took a turn. This is character exploration. Though I can't imagine, like I just rated it on Goodreads and saw that the average rating was 3.4 stars. And I understand where that rating is coming from. If you are not in that mood, this would not hit you. But as for me, I read it at the perfect time. So this was a gift. And I would have never picked this up on my own. So thank you to my brother and his girlfriend.